Okay. Egon? Egon, what are you doing here? The intelligence sent me to secure the artifact. Since when is the intelligence sending its Egons on errands? Running errands isn't exactly a Viden's job either. It's a howler artifact, isn't it? A howler is what the Mirai system calls a glitch in the Apitas software that makes it impossible to detect by the surveillance of the system. A howler can be anything from a material to an entire Nyx planet. Oh. Why weren't we informed of this? Just like putting her hand up. Because he wasn't sent by the intelligence. Howler artifacts are under strict Aegis supervision. He is here to steal the artifact. Well, that was quick. As expected from the infamous rogue Egon hunter. Egon, what are you doing? Don't be stupid, boy. Give us the artifact. And if I don't, will you try to take it by force? You wouldn't dare. What do you hope to accomplish here? Thought I'd sell it to the highest bidder. You are not a child anymore, Egon. Don't give us a reason to declare you a Malfic. A Malfic is what the people of the Mirai system call their most dangerous criminals. That would be rather ironic, wouldn't it? Egon, think this through. You can run away now, but you will be brought to justice eventually. Justice? Whose justice? The Ryons? Aegis? Systems intelligence? Ryons are the rulers of the Mirai system. They lead their divisions in the intelligence, as well as their planets in the Mirai system. They are chosen by Apeta from a number of highly skilled Egon and Auditor candidates. The director was right about you. You are trouble. So, you two talk about me. I'm flattered. Stealing a howler artifact from the system is treason, Egon. Technically, I bought it first. Actually, he hasn't paid yet. Is this a game to you? I'd never play games with you. I know you cheat. Very well. Capture the Egon and get the artifact. Pius, I'm counting on you. Videns? Yes, sir. Are you really going to attack me, Pius? I've been giving an order. Unlike you, I know what that means. You know, when you said escape, I thought we would be doing more, I don't know, escaping. All in good time, Scavenger. Cover me. Pew, 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 pew. This thing kicks like a bluffing horse. Where did you get it? Oh, don't tell me this is your first gun. Yeah, right. I've had stronger. And bigger. Ha ha ha. I'm totally being forced to shoot you people. The Egon threatened me. Careful, Scavenger. Your bank account's gonna prove otherwise. You are a bit of a dipstick, aren't you? Does this game just not allow swearing? Stay there. Where are you going? Hey. Egon, I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Power, lust, and world domination. How can you joke about this? Do you even realize how serious the consequences are going to be? Severe, I assume. I should probably make sure I won't get caught again. What do you plan to do with that artifact? You know it's dangerous. Did you forget about Oregon Hall? I'm doing this exactly because of Oregon Hall. Pious. Then tell me. Give me an explanation, Egon. Any explanation is better than this. Look, I don't want to hurt you, but I don't have a lot of time and you are in my way. Egon, just tell me something, anything, please. I don't want to fight you. I'm sorry. Egon! Pow, 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 pow. Please don't follow me. I can't take you with me, Pius. The fuck's going on? I'm just a little scavenger over here. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Help me with the shields. Your Aegis buddies won't let us out easily. I doubt that. You didn't exactly part on friendly terms, you know. Not to sound like a buzzkill or anything, but they will shoot us on sight. Does your ship have radar jamming tech? What? No, of course not. I'm not military. Why would I have one? Besides, where would I get the money to buy something like that? I don't even have a proper Vision X. Get us to Xeneron 3. The cat wants to go out. Fuck. 1 second. Okay. I'm trying. Sit down. Leaping in 3. Yeah, she is just on the windowsill outside now. I've kind of closed the window on her. She can't get back in. I don't know why she's not settling down. I guess the moth light got her going. She's just crazy now. There is a change in Apeta's algorithms. I don't like these reports. It may be a Nick star moving through our system. I agree. Why is... I don't give a shit about star signs or anything, but why is my star sign shit? Why does he look like that? That's not what Virgo's supposed to look like. Virgo's always a beautiful lady. Fuck you. Nix's don't interrupt Apeta's algorithms. It is a howler. It is too early to say. Don't jump to conclusions. None of my planets have been affected. It will be too late if we take too long to figure it out. Let us watch closely for now. Watch for what? It's a complete waste of time. See, he's a fucking lying because he's a Leo. Virgo is an old, ugly man? What is that about? What is that about? I took the worst out of the last Howler disaster. My planets are still feeling the effects of the last attack. Oh, look at fucking Scorpio. Woo! We all know the damage Howlers are capable of. Some of these just look very old, but I don't know. We need more information. It may simply be an oversight. We shall wait for now. Tell your planetary divisions to keep their eyes open for any other change in the algorithm. The person who made this game hates Virgos, I'm just saying. Just saying. Vidance, we have full cooperation of the Solaris crew. None of them seems to know anything about the Egon's intentions. He arrived earlier, stating he was sent by the intelligence to collect the artifact. We have found his vessel docked on port C1, engine ready for accelerated takeoff. But the Egon escaped on another ship. Yes, sir. He wouldn't be an Egon if he couldn't escape this. We will be better prepared next time. He stole the Howler artifact and openly attacked Aegis officers. Ryons should have enough reason to declare him a Malefic now. What are you thinking, Egon? What about Pius? Wounded, but nothing serious, sir. She is in the medbay. Good. Bidens, there is something else you should know. What is it? A Raider citizen was seen helping the Egon. Yes, I remember the girl. Did we get an ID? No, but we suspect they may have escaped using her ship. I suppose we are keeping track of this ship's destination. We weren't able to identify it either, sir. It had radar jamming technology, one of a kind. None of our chart reading systems worked. Not even Apeta. Afeta? I really don't know. A Raider ship with a unique radar jamming technology strong enough to bypass Apeta? Afeta? Afeta? I don't know. Are you making fun of me? No, sir. Could it be the artifact? How convenient. Anything else? There was a mercenary on board the Solaris. He says he may know something about this Raider ship, that he recognized it the minute it landed on the Solaris. Good, bring him to me. And tell Pius to find me at once. Dismissed. Oh, well, this is pretty fucking gay. Be still. I can't believe he did this to you. Nessa. Don't Nessa me. I'm not even going to say I told you so. I knew he was up to something. I never thought. What, that he would betray the system? Come on, Eveline. All the signs were there. This whole thing is crazy. I still can't believe he openly attacked Aegis soldiers. Double-crossing is in his job description. Occupational hazard, I suppose. I know he was always far too focused on his missions. It never really mattered to him if innocent people got caught in the crossfire, but I never thought he would actually attack us. Attack me. It doesn't make any sense. Ah, I know you. You will follow him, won't you? You'll try to understand his motivations. I just... No. If you... Oh, it is gay. If you love me, you won't try to find him. Let Aegis deal with this. I am Aegis, Agnesa. I didn't mean it that way. In what way did you mean it? I'm leaving. I have a job to do. Evelyn. You will call me Pious when I'm working. Ooh, trouble in paradise. Oh dear. We'll be there in roughly 3 hours. Ah, this will complicate things. Hungry? I have to warn you though, I only have cup noodles. My friend is a noodle enthusiast. Yeah? Seriously? You did ask. I imagined you'd decline. I was just trying to make small talk. Kind of amusing. Never really thought you'd want a taste of our cheap Raider delicacy. We have cup noodles too, you know. Really pricey sort though, right? I bet they come from frarium cups. Real meat, real chicken. Let's see. Frarium is one of the earliest metals processed in the galactic history. Used in many shapes and forms, this light material is known to be one of the most valuable metals in the galaxy. Not really. What do Raider cup noodles taste like anyway? Poverty. Ah. So, Egon, what was with the whole betrayal thing? Planning to bring the end of times? Not today. You can't keep on deflecting the same question for 3 hours, you know. I can try. Fine, be that way. But we need to find something to talk about or it'll be 3 hours worth of cup noodle eating while awkwardly staring at each other in complete, uncomfortable silence. And I don't have that many cup noodles. At least tell me your name. It's Egon. Oh yeah? Well, nice to meet you, Egon. My name is Scavenger, but you can just call me Scav. My birth name is Soren. Soren is a Morian Egon with a questionable mission record. His psych report has been re-evaluated a number of times, although he has never been officially decommissioned. His most notable accomplishments include classified information and the classified information case, in which he successfully eliminated the threat against the Morai system. Yet, it has been noticed that he has left behind a number of civilian casualties, most of whom he has worked with during the investigation. Oh, okay. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm an intelligence agent. Can't say I'm used to giving out names. Right, very cloak and dagger. Is it even your real name? All right. And what about you, Raider Scavenger? What do I call you? Lana Brice, at your service. So, are you really plotting against the Morai system? Moraians usually proud of their undeniable supremacy? I thought we were not going to talk about it. I know, I kinda am in your mess now, so... I have no quarrel with Raiders. I am not joining the Libera anytime soon, so you can relax. Libera is an armed leftist raider, nationalist and separationist. Separatist organization occupying several raider planets and moons. The group was founded in the late 60s. In the late 605. Post 12s by Armando Tassis, an ex-Prometheus commander, highly trained both in combat and military strategy, engaged in a violent campaign of bombing targeted at Aegis-held mines and outposts throughout Raider territory. The bearer claims its goal is to gain independence for the Raider planets exploited by the Morai system. Jesus Christ, that was awful. The codex is just a bit dumb. You know, it's not fully implemented yet, so it's fine. But there is something I have to do. Why don't you just put it as Soren there now instead of Egon? It's my legacy. That sounds dramatic. Does it? Sorry, I just never thought a Morion would turn on its own people. An Egon, nonetheless. Morai isn't as perfect as you're led to believe, Lana. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, you have a computer that detects major crimes way before they happen, right? You have economic stability, almost no petty crime, no security problems, no corrupt officers, no misuse of the justice system, and you are filthy rich on mines. That is not even counting the taxes you collect from most Raider planets. What more could you possibly want? Alright. After losing the Twelves' War 200 years ago, all Raider planets, regardless of their political stand, were subjected to the taxation of the Morai system. These taxes consisted of giving the system full control over raw material mines of every Raider planet, and the right to mine and process them. However, even though the miners of these mines are Raider-born, the system has the responsibility of protecting the mines and the miners via Aegis outposts occupying the planet. See, that was good. She learning. The Codex lady's learning. Freedom. Oh, come on. You can't be that oblivious. Nobody really has that. It's an ideal, not a goal. At least you are miserably rich in your pretty-looking oppression. You think too highly of the Morai system. We have a lot of problems on the inside. What can I say? We Raiders are born with natural envy. Which Raider planet are you from? The infamous Peon 5. Peon 5 is an infamous Raider planet residing at the edge of the Eosos Nebula. Even though it is one of the largest Raider planets in the galaxy, the planet has long been in recession due to its lack of processable raw materials. Due to this everlasting recession and the difficult living conditions, the planet has an exceptionally high crime rate. Although there is no Aegis occupation on the planet, many ongoing galactic investigations eventually wind up on Peon 5. Again, lots of lore dump. Let's have a look. God, and there's like... There's lots of, There's lots! There's lots! But you know what? I don't think there's as many as you might think. You are a Peoner. I'm sorry. We hear about the things that happen on Peon 5. You mean the festivities or the mass murders? Because we have plenty of both. He's just like silent. Even though he's like a little amused, you know. Have you ever been outside the Morai system? Just nearby moons, some vacation planets, never Raiders. Any tips? Zeron is one of the better ones. Just keep your valuables somewhere safe and don't buy anything from the markets. Also, don't be too eager-y. See, that face right there is very eager-y. Where on Zeron do you need to go? North Raga, a club called Vertex. I need to find someone who supposedly works there. Vertex is a famous co-ed strip club on Zeneron 3, of course it is. Providing adult entertainment, lost my voice, but predominantly in the form of striptease or other erotic or exotic dances. Alright. Vertex, seriously, it's been a while. Why are you laughing? Oh, he's bothered. Oh dear. I think you'll fit right in. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, here we are. Somewhere. Auditor. Have your reports ready by this week. I want you working on Leo's division next. Yes, Auditor. These are like on the same level as Egon's? Or something. Okay. An auditor is the head of a certain section of adept divisions in the system's intelligence, answering only to the director or the Ryons themselves. The auditors are in charge of collecting and deciphering adept division ephemeris data and finding the possible future major crimes against the Morai system. Auditors are the best readers of Apeta's ephemeris codes, which is a skill that requires tremendous amount of mental strength gained by many years of training. They are the highest ranking officials in the intelligence after the director. They are also in charge of reading Egon candidates' birth charts to rule out potential threats to the system. Okay, so they're like above Egons, I guess. Sigh. I can see you, Adept. Where do you think you are going? An Adept is a low-ranking official in the system's intelligence, in charge of reading and deciphering small parts of Apeta's ephemeris codes, finding relevant information about possible future events against the Mirai system. Unlike auditors, Adepts can only decipher a very limited amount of information from Apeta directly. However, working in large groups, they are able to acquire enough information to present to the auditor, the head of their division. Reporting back to Libra Planetary Division, Auditor. Who told you to leave your post? You're on Aquarius, if I remember correctly. We found a minor report regarding Libra. I've taken liberty to pass it. Taken the liberty? Sir, we don't take the liberty, Adept. Do you understand? But there is... Do you know what happens if you miss a prior piece from the Apeta's ephemeris data because you weren't at your division at the particular moment you were sent a new batch of codes? The ephemeris code is a collection of data giving the positions of naturally occurring objects, as well as artificial satellites in the galaxy at a given time or times by Apeta, used for many things including monitoring and preventing major crimes against the Mirai system, choosing possible Egon candidates or manipulating political events affecting the galaxy. I'll have to send the Ryons an incomplete algorithm. Do you know what happens if I send an incomplete algorithm to the Ryons? I'm asking you, Adept, do you know? The Ryons won't be able to read it, sir. And they may fail to prevent a major attack in the system because the reports would be incomplete. Do not leave your division until you've been told. And give me the datapad. Give me the datapad, Adept. I'll hand it over. Yes, sir. Dumbass. Creepy wind. Oh, basically a maid cafe, but in strip form. Okay. You peeps having fun? Yeah! You're the best, G. 4 paralyzers, Gina. Anything for you, sugar? This is, Oh, yeah. Could have given me a heads up. Oh, okay. He is bothered. In my defense, I sort of did, vaguely. There are Aegis soldiers here. There are Aegis soldiers everywhere on Zeron. Just keep moving and stop doing that face. You're embarrassing me. Why are they here? I'm guessing they are in dire need of watching bare human flesh, Egon. I meant the planet. They are outpost soldiers. Their job is to protect the mines that we use to pay your your tax. Did you suddenly forget how your system works? No, My, if it isn't little Brice. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Lex, you're here. Lex is a former stripper, now the owner of The Vertex, a co-ed strip club on Zeneron 3. Born in Avis 4, a recently nixed planet, Lex moved to Zeneron 3 with his family when he was still an infant, before the toxication of the planet. Growing up in poverty, he started working at a very early age. First as a scavenger shop assistant, then a dancer in the Vertex. He eventually became the owner of the club. Well, he did well for himself then, didn't he? Haha, where else would I be? How have you been, kitten? It's been awfully quiet without you around. Oh, the usual. Egon! Helping Mirai government officials defect. Come on, let's catch up. Lava Star as usual, right? I don't feel like this is necessary. You don't need to tell us this is alcoholic beverage. Lava Star is an alcoholic beverage of Peon 5 origin. The Lava Star traditionally consists of cider and chopped fruit, often with other ingredients such as cherry juice or red wine. You know it. He's fucking mad at me. What? What did I say? I have a feeling we're not romancing Egon. Oh, we're back here, are we? If the Merc's info is good, we'll be able to track him down in no time. There aren't many custom-made skippers in the galaxy. Can you hear the silence, Pius? Sir? We've been counting on Aphyta for so long we have lost our own sense of direction. Why do you think the intelligence failed to warn us about Egon's betrayal? Do you think we have a mole? I don't know. Maybe the Ryon simply couldn't see it coming. It's alarming. You and Egon both had your doubts about Ryons and Aphyta. I wonder if I was the one who pushed him into this. Sir, we have information on the Raider ship's owner. There has also been a sighting of a ship of the same description on Zeneron 3. I'll get ready for departure. No, I have another job for you. What? The Egon is on Zeneron, Videns. You won't find him there. Egons are excellent hide-and-seek players. I have another plan. We need to show Raider people the real cost of helping a malefic? Fuck, I've forgotten how to say this. Malefic? I'm gonna say malefic. A malefic escape. Turn his allies into liabilities. Isolating him is the only way. But you will do as I say, Pius. I cannot deal with another renegade child. Yes, sir. Just rebel. All the cool kids are doing it. What was his name again? He is called Karel, a Marian professor with an implant like mine. Karel. Well, we don't have a worker of that name, but there was this one fussy guy called Kit who used to work here. Been a few years. He left saying the outfits were tacky. Weird guy. I always suspected he was some kind of Marian fugitive. He didn't look like a professor, though. Do you happen to know where he lives? Actually, I do. He was looking to buy some Nick scraps a few months ago. I sent some scavengers his way. I'll forward his location to you. So, tell me, kitten, how is Wiz? Been a while since I last saw her, too. She's alright, dealing with the accounting and playing around with Arian as usual. Not surprised, that kid always had a thing for money and that weird ship of yours. Who doesn't have a thing for money and ships? Dead people. Speaking of which, what's with the implant junkie? Implant junkie is a name given to those who have more than at least 5 implants installed on their brains for improved brain activity or entertainment purposes. The overuse of cerebral implants are not only dangerous with fatal consequences, but also highly addictive. This often puts the user in a craving frenzy. In recent years, the term is also used as an insult to those with multiple implants, whether or not they are truly addicted. A what? Haha, he's my tech guy. Interested. Got kicked out of the Mirai system for hacking into a noodle factory. Long story short, he is managing Arian's network systems. Oh, a tech guy. Can you check my VX implant, chum? I keep messing up these tabs because of this crap. Wrong tab on the wrong table and you get a bunch of cranky old pervs running your way. Sure, he can do that. Right. I'll see what I can do. I'll cross-connect. This may hurt a little. Cross-connecting is the act of directly connecting to another person's Vision X implant without the owner's administrative authorization. This kind of connection can only be made by high-ranking intelligence officers or Vision X tech service employees with the proper authorization. Okay. Initiate cross-connection spectrum 5-3, TF556B code sphere 3. Lana? Is this normal? I've never seen a tech guy cross-connect before. Yeah, totally. These guys cross-connect all the time in Morai. You have an integration glitch. Did you buy your implant second-hand by any chance? Yeah, like I'd find the money to buy a new one. Well, they didn't erase the old administration panel before resetting and it's causing some problems. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that vulture. No offense, kitten. None taken. We are a tricky bunch. Let me take care of it. Move it to 3.x, then erase backup memory. Alright. Initiate full restart and relaunch the software. Older models are easier to fix, apparently. Give it a few seconds to adjust. Now this is a clean VX. You even fixed the order history. I had to delete it manually every night, the headache it gave me. Thanks. Don't mention it. Any friend of Lana is a friend of mine. Didn't you get lucky this time, kitten? You're about to see a romantic choice menu. You haven't given me all the options yet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll think about it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video though. Bye.